So what makes a character cool? Well, to be cool is to be unique and to inspire intrigue. It can be the way a character dresses, what they say, but today specifically, it's how they act, their personality, and how they go about things. And I have 5 characters and archetypes that fit for me, ranked and listed. Let's begin.
Alone at the edge of a universe, humming a tune, for merely dreaming we were snow.
Now, out of all media, if you want a so-and-so cool character, it has to be from anime. Because there are so many, but because I'm rewatching Hunter x Hunter, I've realized that Killua is one of the most nonchalant, laid-back characters I can think of. And that's why kids nowadays will call aura farming just being cool. And yet he takes it to another level, like why does he have to be doing this in the intro? He really doesn't. So why is Killua my perfect representation of this archetype? It's because he has the ability to be cool after all the things he's gone through. And he hasn't gone on a deep end and can still smile. I think a lot of that has to do with Gon, but we also have to give Killua credit. I think it's really cool that he can go through so much and keep it in. Not many people can do that, or characters more specifically. He uses his nonchalantness to mask the pain and trauma, and that inspires intrigue. Perfect example is him holding the ball for Gon. That scene was just so cool, man. I love Killua. You know there are people who are natural born leaders, and then you have Steve Rogers. Now Steve Rogers was cool before he got the serum. That commanding presence, that voice and wisdom. See, it's those things you look up to.
Be careful. Look out for each other. This is the fight of our lives. And we're gonna win. Whatever it takes. Good luck.
He's pretty good at that, right?
You look up to these characters. They are inspiring, and you wonder, how did they become so wise and selfless? See, selflessness is where being a leader is at. You don't just tell people what to do, and they follow you because they are fearing of you. That's just dictatorship. You lead, and they follow because you've shown that you have the character to help and get the job done. See, Rogers shows this by his empathy and honesty. It's why he got the positive effects from the serum, and why his nemesis, the Red Skull, received the negative. I think being a moral upstanding character is cool because you are making the harder, more difficult choice of sacrifice.
Hanami.
Next.
Yeah, considering the ending to the manga, this placement might be a little bit controversial. So skip to this timestamp if you don't want to get spoiled. If you're still here, okay. Gojo did lose in the end, however I think it's bad writing and it was like a 2v1, but it's whatever. What makes Gojo cool? Well, he's just him. He's just powerful, and that brings intrigue. How did he become so powerful? Who can beat him? What can beat him? And the writer plays on this fact so well at the start, at least, that it gave him a lot of cool points. His style, the confidence, it's not arrogance. He knows he'll win, he believes in himself and his abilities. Gojo went through a lot to get where he is now, and the cool factor that comes from his power alone. He's cool, it's sad that he went out like that. Alright, the runner-up is the Prodigy. Azula is the character that I wanted to choose for a Prodigy. Now, Azula had aura, and so did the Fire Lord, but Azula had me scared of a 14-year-old kid. Azula was not only scary, but precise. That's why her fire is blue, in my opinion. It shows a better, stronger control of her bending. She had all the cool moves, like, who was doing, like, that's a move like Sporticus would do. She was manipulative and cunning and terrifying. She's scary because of her potential. That's what makes a Prodigy so cool, is that they pick things up so fast that they are unpredictable. Like Gon and Killua as well. Azula is a good mix of both evil and unpredictability, and it makes you wonder where and what she might do next. The Planner. Okay, my favorite archetype and the coolest character ever in my opinion, and that's Batman. Now, why is Batman the Planner? Well, let me just tell you that Batman has a contingency plan for his contingency plan. Even his name's the Batman, the Dark Knight, the Cape Crusader, Vengeance. They all work to strike fear into his enemies. His dedication. He went out for years learning every martial art, working double time to hone his mind. Even the way he walks is with purpose. The Batmobile, how can you see that and not think, man, that's cool? See, Batman has each and every archetype on this list. He has the mystery, the intrigue, the leadership. He isn't the strongest, but he can find a way to beat them. And he's a teacher to multiple prodigies. Batman is the embodiment of cool, calm, and overly collected. He is my coolest character of all time. Thanks for watching. There are more characters I want to talk about in the future, like maybe Thanos, and of course Darth Vader, which I haven't really seen the movies to talk about it in full length. And they might be cooler than these characters, but I think these fit their archetypes way better. And you may see a few of them in a future video. And hey, this is my list, and if you disagree, I'm in the comments waiting for you. And as always, thank you for giving me just a few minutes of your time.